take me right back to the start.
Mathematics for grade 8, Unit 2, square root, and cube roots. Today we discussed about cube and cube roots, but based on only cube of a rational number. So this presentation mainly focus on definitions of cube of a given rational number, approximating and checking the result in cube of rational numbers, and definitions of perfect cube with examples. ይህ የትምህርት ጊዜ መሰረት የሚያደርገው እንዴት ኪዩብ ኦፍ ራሽናል ነበር፣ እንዴት የአንድን ራሽናል ነበር ኪዩብ እንዴት ዲፋይን ወይም ፍቺ እንዴት እንሰጣለን፣ እንዴትስ ካልኩሌት እናደርጋለን፣ እንዴት ደግሞ ኪዩብን አፕሮክሲሜት እናደርጋለን፣ በሌላ አነጋገር ደግሞ እንዴት ቼክ እናደርጋለን፣ እናረጋግጣለን። ዴፊኒሽን ኦፍ ፐርፌክት ኪዩብ ምንድን ነው? ፐርፌክት ስኩዌርን አይተናል። ፐርፌክት ኪዩብን ደግሞ ምሳሌ ተጠቅመን እናያለን ማለት ነው። Definition: what is a cube of a number? In arithmetic and algebra, you see there are two different names: cube in geometry and cube in arithmetic and algebra. So this presentation only focus only in arithmetic and algebra. What do you mean a cube of a number? The cube of a number x is its third power, that is the result of multiplying 3 instances of n together. ምን እያለ ነው? The cube of a number is its third power ማለት ፓወሩ 3 የሆነ ነው። የሆነ በሌላ አነጋገር n the power of 3 እንደማለት ነው። እኛ n the power of 2 ስኩዌር እንዳለው n the power of 3 ደግሞ ኪዩብ ብለን እንጠራዋለን ማለት ነው። ፓወሩ 3 ነው። its third power ሲል ፓወሩ 3 ነው ማለት 3 ጊዜ ደግሞ multiplying a given number 3 times እንደማለት ነው ማለት ነው። 3 ጊዜ ያንን ቁጥር ስናበዛው ማለት ነው። x times x times x x the power of 3 ወይም እንለዋለን third power of x. 3 is the exponent, so x is the element of rational number መሆን አለባት ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ አንድን ቁጥር 3 ጊዜ ራሱን የምናበዛው ከሆነ ኪዩብ ነው። a cube of a number ብለን ነው የምንጠራው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ a cube of a number is x is its third power, that is the result of multiplying 3 instances of n together. ስለዚህ n ናችን 3 ነች እንደማለት ነው። እዚህ 3 ይታያችኋል። this is the value of n is 3. Another definition: a cube number is a number obtained by multiplying the number by itself. How many times? 3 times. For squaring is 2 times, but for cube a given number is multiplying a number by itself 3 times. 3 ጊዜ ያንን ቁጥር ስናበዛ a cube of a number እንላለን ማለት ነው። x times x times x, which is x cubed, or አንዳንዴ እቺ የማብዛት ምልክትን በነጥብ እናስቀምጣለን ይቀመጣል። x.x.x ሲል x times መሆኑን እንዳትረሱ። ስለዚህ x is x cubed. This is the way how to define the cube of a number. So if y is an element of a rational number, then y times y times y, which is equivalent to y cubed, is a cube number of y ብለን እንጠራዋለን ማለት ነው። Example: find the cube value of the following number. If x is 2 and if x is 3, now look, x is 2 times 2 times 2 cubed. X is 3 times 3 times 3 cubed. Look, 2 times 2 times 2 cubed. 3 times 3 times 3 cubed. 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27. So this is the way how to determine the cube value of a given number, multiplying a number 3 times by itself. ቁጥሩን በራሱ 3 ጊዜ ማብዛት ማለት ነው cube ማለት። So find the cube of the number. So 5 for 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. 10 times 10 times 10 is 10 cube is 1000. This is the way how to determine the cube value of a given rational number. Another example, find the value of x cubed. If x is given, answer. Now look, for squaring, we cannot calculate the cube, the square of negative number. But here, we can calculate the square of negative number. But squaring any negative is positive. But cubing a negative number is a cube, the negative value. The value of the cube is negative. Now look here, negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 4 times negative. 2 negative, the product of 2 negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. So this will be negative 16. Look, negative times negative times negative. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative 16 is the answer. Negative 64, sorry. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. So x cubed is negative 64. Here, x cubed 3 over 4, 3 over 4, 3 over 4. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. So 27 over 64 is the cube value of 3 over 4. The cube value of negative 4 is negative 64. But the square value of 4 is positive 8. This is the difference between squaring and cubing a number. Approximating the cube of a given decimal number. Step 1, approximate the decimal to the nearest integer, calculate the value of the cube, and use the approximate symbol this to decide the answer. Example, find the approximate value of x cubed in each of the following decimals. Answer, now x is given, b is 5.4, c is 3.5. Now look, 2.6. 2.6 is approximately near to 3 because this is 0.6 ከነጥብ በኋላ ያለችው 6 ከ5 በላይ ስለሆነች 5 ብትሆን ወዴት ነው የሚቀርበው ምንድነው ወደ 3 ነው። ይሄ ከ5 በታች ስለሆነ ለ5 ነው የሚቀርበው። ይሄኛው ከነጥብ በኋላ ያለው ቁጥር 5 ከ5 ስለሆነ ወደ ከፍተኛው የተማራችሁትን እንዳትረሱ ወደ ኋላ ወደ ትልቁ ይቀርባል ስለሚል ወደ ትልቁ ወደ 4 ይቀርባል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ አሁን ኤክስ ኪዩብ አድርጉ ስለተባለ ኤክስ ኪዩብ እናደርጋቸው ሁሉንም በራሳቸው 3 ጊዜ እናበዛቸዋለን። 3 ጊዜ 3 27 ነው። ይሄ 125 ነው። ይሄ 64 ነው። 27 125 64 ፋይናሊ 2.6 ለማን ይቀርባል ማለት ነው? ለ27 ይቀርባል። 2.6 cube is approximately near to 27. And also 5.4 cube is near to 125. But it is 125 something. ይጨምራል ምክንያቱም 5 ጊዜ 5 ጊዜ 5 125 ነው። ግን ከ5 በታች ስለሆነ ይሄኛው ትንሽ 125 ይቀርባል። ከፍ ባደረገው ርቀት ጋፑ ትልቅ ሰፋ ስለሚልብን ነው። ይሄኛው 3.5 ለትልቅ ቁጥር ነው ያቀርበው ለ4 ለ64 ይቀርባል ማለት ነው። እንደዚህ ያለን እናሳያለን ማለት ነው። ለምሳሌ 2.5 3.5 ኪዩብ የሆነ ብናበዛው ወደዚህ የሚቀርብ ቁጥር እናገኛለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ በዚህ መልኩ አቅራብ ዋጋውን የአንድን ዘጠና ቁጥር አስርዮሽ ነው። አቅራብ ዋጋውን እንደዚሁ በማስላት እንችላለን ማለት ነው። What do you mean by perfect cube? A rational number x is called a perfect cube if and only if x which is equivalent to mv cube for some m is an element of rational number. That means there is x in the set of rational number which can be determined a multiple of m times m times m. This is always true. So x can be a perfect cube. It is the product of three identical numbers. This number is from the set of rational number. So the result, which is equivalent to x is an element of rational number. So we can call it x is a perfect cube. X can be determined as m times m times m, and also m which is equivalent to m cubed. So because of the presence of m as m cubed, we can get the value of x in from the set of rational numbers. So x is said to be a perfect cube. For example, please some perfect cube of rational number. 1 is a perfect cube because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, cubed is 1. 8 is a perfect cube because 2 times 2 times 2 is to the power of 3, which is equivalent to 8. 27 is a perfect cube because 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. So 64 also, it is a perfect cube because 4 times 4 times 4, or 4 to the power of 3, which is equivalent to 64. And 125 is a perfect cube because 5 times 5 times 5 is 5 cube, which is equivalent to 125. These numbers are a perfect cube because we can determine the number as a product of a number 3 times. This is cubing a number. Revision. We discussed on this lesson the cube of a given value x, the result of multiplying 3 times of n together, x times x times x, x cubed, from the set of rational number. A number obtained by multiplying the number by itself 3 times is a cube of a number, or cubing a number. And we can also approximate the cube of a given decimal numbers. So based on this presentation, you can try to find the answer for the given questions. Question 1, find the cube of the following. Number 2, give the approximate cube value of the following. List the number of perfect cubes from the given, which are perfect cubes from the given one. Based on this lesson, you can practice in your home to answer the correct, to list the correct answer for the given questions. ስለዚህ ለተሰጠን ጥያቄዎች ትክክለኛውን መልስ በቤታችሁ ማስላት ትችላላችሁ። እንግዲህ ዛሬ እንዴት ኪዩብ ማለት ምን ማለት እንደሆነ አይተናል። ፐርፌክት ኪዩብ ምንድነው የሚለውን አይተናል። እንዴት ደግሞ ኪዩብን አቅራቢ የሆነውን ዋጋ እንዴት ማስላት እንደምንችል አይተናል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ በዚህ መልኩ እነዚህን ጥያቄዎች በመለማመድ ራሳችሁን እውቀታችሁን በቤታችሁ ማዳበር ትችላላችሁ። ስላዳመጣችሁኝ አመሰግናለሁ። ላይክ፣ ሼር እና ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ። ቲቶሩንም እንድትደግፉ በዚህ አጋጣሚ ጠይቃችኋለሁ። ስላዳመጣችሁኝ በድጋሚ አመሰግናለሁ። ታንኪዩ